Welcome back to my channel. We're going to be creating this Lime G look. To prep my skin, I am using the Milk Cosmetics Blur Stick. So I really love that this product goes on clear to prep your skin for makeup and leaves you with a smooth matte finish. To apply it, I'm just using my fingertips to really press in the product. With the 968 Delium brush, I'm applying the FENTY Pro Filter Foundation. This foundation comes in 40 shades, it's oil-free, and it is a matte finish, which is great when you're building dewy looks because sometimes when you use something that's a little too oily, you're just gonna end up a hot mess. So I really love using this foundation to prep the skin for dewier looks so that you're able to really build on it. So I really love that this foundation is oil-free and it diffuses pores and it leaves your skin super smooth. So I'm just really lightly buffing in the product, making sure that I'm hitting all the spots where I need extra love. In this case, I decided to go full-on foundation, so I applied it everywhere from my forehead down to my neck. And thank you guys so much for your continuous support and love. For my eyebrows, I am using the MAC Spiked Pencil, and you guys already know that this is my go-to pencil for my eyebrows. I just got my eyebrows threaded, so I'm really just hitting the areas where I need a little extra love. Making sure that my eyebrows are not too heavy for this look since I want to keep everything balanced and a little bit more elevated. And always brush your brows up so that you have the ultimate brow. For my eyes, I am using the Delium 762 brush with the Makeup Forever yellow from their Flash palette. So the reason that I decided to use yellow rather than like a pairing green is because the yellow from the Makeup Forever Flash palette is just going to intensify the lime green that we are applying. I feel like it's going to make it even more electric. When doing this eye look, you want to make sure that you are lining as close to your top lash line as possible, and honestly, this brush makes that so easy. To set the liner, I'm using the Urban Decay Electric palette, and this is in the color Thrashed. So this is definitely a throwback. I thought it would be really fun to use this palette again. I know that when it came out, it was so popular. Everyone loved it. And I haven't used it in a while, so I was like, why not? You know? So Thrash is such a beautiful lime green, and since we laid it down the yellow base, it's just going to amplify it that much more. And a lot of people, when they reviewed the electric palette, they talked about, you know, the fallout. But honestly, if you're using the right brushes and you're taking your time and using small tapping motions when applying the product, you're gonna have zero fallout. That's why I always do my foundation first, because I work with brushes that work for the product that I'm working with. But if you have trouble with fallout, do your eyes first, come back to your skin. But again, if you're following, you know, small tapping motions like I'm doing here in the video, you're gonna have zero fallout. So you wanna make sure that you're building the product onto your eye, so that's why I'm going nice and slow, so that I'm covering all the areas. I'm also gonna line the bottom of my eye with the yellow from the Makeup Forever Flash palette. I feel like this makes the look a little more interesting rather than just having top liner, kind of having it hugging your eye shape. And same, taking the same Thrashed color and pressing it on my bottom lash line. And thank you guys again for watching. You guys literally are angels. And if you don't already, head over to Instagram and follow so we can connect. My Instagram handle is at JEMBYJEM, Gem by Gem. And people always ask me, what does that mean? So, Gem by Gem is actually my initials. So my first name is Jess, for Jessica. And then my middle initial is E, and then my last name starts with an M. So that's where Gem came from. And my sister and I actually more of my sister, she came up with the name when she visited me one day in New York City. So that's where that comes from. So you also want to take the color and apply it to your inner corner so that everything is tied together. And to clean up the eye shape, I'm just taking a dampened Q-tip and going around the perimeter of the eye to make sure everything is nice and crisp. And just perfect any areas where you need a little bit more of the lime green. This time I decided to curl my lashes, which is something I don't normally do, but I felt like it's such a dynamic look that your lashes definitely need to be on point. So I decided to curl my lashes. And then I'm applying the KUSH mascara by Milk. So this mascara is really a beautiful mascara. It's a conditioning hemp-derived cannabis oil mascara. So it's a really hydrating formula. I love that it lifts your lashes without leaving them stiff. So it has like a really nice lift, but it doesn't leave them stiff, which is really great. And I really love the brush. I feel like it gives every single lash a little hug. So make sure that you are just coating your lashes with mascara, and you want to do top and bottom lashes. For the highlighter, I'm using the Milk highlighter in Lit. So this is a really beautiful dewy finish highlighter. It's really luminous on the skin. It gives you a nice natural radiant glow, and it's super moisturizing. It is a vegan formula, and it's infused with coconut oil, mango butter, and avocado oil for a really great hydrating finish. The eyes really pop. I'm applying another color from the Urban Decay Electric palette, and this is in the shade Freak. And I just really love how intense this color is. It's still very lime and electric, but it has like a touch of like a pastel, I don't know what, to it. And it's also a little bit shimmery. To finish off the look, I'm using the Glossier lip gloss, which is thebomb.com. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Don't forget to like and subscribe.